Today, I'm going to show you 7 tricks that elegant women use every day to look sophisticated anywhere. And the last one will change the way you put together any look from here on out. It's not about spending more. It's about seeing what separates an ordinary look from one that seems expensive. The first trick starts before you even think about accessories or color. It starts with the piece you put on first. Trick 1. What many women feel when they look in the mirror before going out is this. The clothes are fine, but the look isn't. Something seems missing, and almost always what's missing isn't a new piece. It's quality in what's already there. This is the first of 7 tricks, and it works as the foundation for everything that follows. Look at the difference. A thin, misshapen, sheer t-shirt, and on the other side, a premium off-white tee with good drape, a white cotton shirt with dark straight jeans, a cognac belt, and caramel mules. Same simplicity, completely different reading. The fabric needs to look cared for. The drape needs to follow the body without squeezing or hanging. Stylists call this the high-value base. The piece can be basic, but it needs to look like quality. The next trick solves a mistake most people make when choosing colors. Trick 2. Now comes something that people greatly underestimate, the color of the piece. I need to dismantle a myth. Many women believe neutral colors are the choice of someone who doesn't know how to dress. It's the opposite of the truth. Neutral color is the choice of someone who understands image. This is trick 2 of 7, and it will change how you put together an everyday look. Off-white, beige, sand, caramel, navy, light gray. These colors reduce visual noise. When the colors of a look speak to each other, the whole seems calmer, cleaner, more expensive. This is exactly the palette of the most sophisticated brands. Look, beige wide-leg pants, off-white crepe blouse, caramel mules, already put together. Now a structured wine bag enters as a focal point without breaking the harmony. Wine has depth. It doesn't shout. The look that was already good now has intention. A dull neutral doesn't exist. What exists is a neutral with bad drape or without the right accessory. Trick 3. Have you ever left the house in a good outfit, pants, blouse, shoes, but stepped outside with the feeling that something was missing? This is exactly what the third trick solves. This is 3 of 7, and it's no small thing. The question stylists ask before finalizing any look is there depth here? Or is everything on the same flat plane? A 2-piece combination, however good, tends to feel flat. Without a layer, the eye has nowhere to travel. Look at this outfit. Dark straight jeans, off-white tee, clean, good drape. Now add the beige tailored blazer, medium length. See what happens to the shoulders, the torso, the entire posture. The look didn't change its pieces. It gained a frame. That's what the third piece does. It can be a vest over a tank top and wide-leg pants, an open linen shirt over a light blouse, a thin cardigan with a midi dress. In every case, the effect is the same. A combination that seemed incomplete starts to seem intentional. And this trick is powerful. But the next one touches something most women completely underestimate, and that dismantles even the most well-constructed look. Trick 4. And since we're talking about a look that seems intentional, there's a detail that can undo that in seconds. And it's on the floor. The shoe. Think of a look you put together carefully. Well-pressed pants, a beautiful blouse, a defined waist, everything in place. Now put on that look, a casual flip-flop or a heavy sports sneaker. What happens? The clothes don't change. The woman doesn't change. But the entire look loses its reading. It's like a well-written sentence with a question mark in the wrong place. This is the 4th of 7 tricks, and it surprises precisely because it seems small. Now see the same look with the shoe swapped. Dark straight jeans, white shirt, and caramel mules. Beige wide-leg pants, premium tee, and minimalist white sneakers. Off-white midi dress with brown leather flat sandals. White pants with a navy blouse and nude slingbacks. The outfit didn't change, but the woman looks polished, whole, deliberately put together. The decisive detail is this. The shoe closes or opens the silhouette. When it has a clean shape, good finish, and the right proportion to the piece, it anchors the look. When it doesn't, it draws attention in the wrong way. The rule is simple. The right shoe doesn't need to be expensive. It needs to look cared for. But there's a trick that comes right after, and that most women underestimate. And it decides whether the look seems rich or just pretty. Before we continue, here you don't just learn fashion. You learn the invisible codes that stylists use to make a woman be seen as elegant and important. If you want to keep learning these secrets, subscribe to the channel now. Trick 5. Right shoe in place. Look with a good foundation, and still, something seems to be missing. This is the moment most women know well. You look in the mirror, the clothes are good, but the look hasn't arrived yet. It seems like something's missing, and also like something's excess. This is exactly the 5th of 7 tricks, and it's more decisive than it seems. The problem is almost always the accessories, not the lack of them. The quantity. Look at this look. A simple black dress in substantial fabric, nude pointed toe sandals. Up to here it's clean, it's good. Now add large hoop earrings, a long necklace, 2 statement bracelets, and a printed bag. The look that was elegant became noise. Nobody knows where to look. Now remove all of that and put on just one discreet gold bracelet and the same nude sandal. The black dress is the center again. The look breathed. This is what stylists control all the time. The focal point. The look needs to guide the eye to one place. It can be the medium gold earring with a white shirt and caramel bag. It can be the tortoiseshell glasses in an all-beige look. It can be the cognac belt that appears alone over the pants and organizes everything. One detail with the appearance of quality is worth more than 5 competing accessories. One well-chosen detail looks like luxury. Many together look like insecurity. But there's an adjustment in the next trick, visual, almost invisible, that changes the entire silhouette without swapping a single piece. Trick 6. You put on the right accessories. The shoe looks good. The colors speak to each other. And still something seems slightly off. This is one of the most common everyday discomforts, and the answer is almost always at the waist. This is the 6th of 7 tricks, and it's more revealing than it seems. Most women think defining the waist means tightening or using a wide belt. It's nothing like that. What stylists do is subtler. They use the waist to create a visual division between the upper and lower body. When that division exists, the silhouette appears. When it disappears, the look becomes one mass. Look at this look. Loose ivory blouse, beige wide-leg pants, caramel mules. Beautiful, neutral, everything right, but the blouse is untucked, and the torso and leg become the same block. Now the same blouse slightly tucked in at the front, with a thin cognac belt. The pants appear, the torso gains a boundary, and the woman looks taller, more put together, more proportioned, without having swapped a single piece. This is the effect of proportion marking. The look doesn't become different, it becomes finished. A shirt dress with a caramel belt and leather flat sandals works the same way. A midi skirt with a tucked-in blouse, and nude sandals too. The principle is the same. Organize. Don't constrict. What you want to avoid is the opposite. A blouse bunched up, a large buckle, a belt that's too wide, or fabric accumulating at the front. That doesn't define the silhouette. It just creates noise. An elegant waist doesn't compress. It simply makes clear where the body begins and where it ends. And before you think the look is ready, there's one final trick that can undo everything if you ignore it. That comes next. Before the next trick, let me tell you something. How many times have you opened a closet full of clothes and still thought, I have nothing to wear? The problem isn't a lack of clothes. It's that nobody ever taught you how to combine the pieces you already have. That's why I put together a guide with over 150 looks. Tested one by one, using only 15 pieces you probably already have at home. And the best part, you don't even need to think. Just choose the look, copy it piece by piece, and in 5 minutes, you're ready to go. The link is in the pinned comment and in the description. And if you're watching on TV, just point your phone at the QR code on the screen. Trick 7. And we arrive at the 7th trick. I saved this one for last because it's what most silently destroys a well-put-together look, or saves it completely. It's what separates the woman who looks elegant from the one who looks careless, even in good pieces. The trick is this. Before leaving, you check 3 things. Does the hair look intentional? Is the bag looking good? No creases, no deformation, and the clothes, are they clean, without pilling, without stains, without a dragging hem? It's not about being fully styled. It's about looking finished. Look at this first outfit. Dark straight jeans, a well-buttoned firm white cotton shirt, medium gold hoop earrings, and caramel pointed toe mules. Hair pulled back low, clean, with a discreet hair tie. This look communicates elegance because each part confirms the intention of the other. Now imagine the same combination with a wrinkled shirt, shapeless hair, and a creased bag tucked under the arm. It's literally a different look. Second, an off-white smooth midi dress in well-draping fabric, caramel leather flat sandals, a structured caramel bag, and soft, well-finished waves. It works because the finish sustains the lightness of the piece. Third, beige wide-leg pants, ivory long-sleeve blouse, caramel mules, and well-done natural hair. A simple style, but with intention. It's that with intention that makes all the difference. What stylists know is that the look doesn't end when you put on the last piece. It ends when you look in the mirror, and everything confirms the same message. And when you apply all 7 tricks together, the clean foundation, the right colors, the third piece, the polished shoe, the right accessories, the organized waist, and this final finish, what appears isn't an expensive outfit. It's a woman who knows what she's doing. If this video made sense to you, save it. You'll want to come back to it before putting together your next look.